Bossy Cat finally lets Clumsy Puppy be his best friend. For years, Mo lived like the only child of the house. Calm, steady, and always in control. Nothing rattled him, and nothing really surprised him. He wasn't the type of cat to beg for attention or make a big fuss. Instead, he carried himself with quiet confidence, like he always knew exactly where he belonged. But Mo didn't always live in that home. He had come from somewhere else. One day, he simply showed up at a new house and decided to stay. The family who lived there recognized him immediately. They knew where he had come from, and even knew he had belonged to another family before. But things had changed. His old family couldn't keep him anymore, and this new family was ready to open their hearts. It was almost as if Mo already knew it. He slipped into the house without hesitation. He didn't sniff around nervously like a stranger. He didn't hide under furniture. Instead, he walked straight in, lifted his head, and claimed his spot like it was always meant to be his. There was only one problem. The house wasn't empty. 2 dogs already lived there, Peter and Henry. They weren't too sure about this new cat barging into their space. But Mo didn't flinch. He wasn't aggressive, but he made it clear who was in charge. If one of the dogs got too playful or pushy, Mo would simply raise a paw or give a look that said, "That's enough." The dogs listened. Before long, the balance was set. Mo was the boss, not with claws or growls, but with quiet authority. The dogs respected him, the family adored him, and life found its rhythm. Then one day, everything changed. A new puppy arrived. His name was Stanley. He was tiny, clumsy, and full of endless energy. Stanley had no idea that there was a cat in this house who didn't tolerate nonsense. From the moment he came through the door, Stanley had only one mission: find a friend. And he decided that friend had to be Mo. From the start, Stanley followed Mo everywhere. He nudged him with his little nose, bounced around him, and wagged his tail nonstop. Mo did what he always did. He walked away. Stanley didn't care. He tried again the next day, and the next. 10 times, 20 times, maybe 100. Still, he never gave up. Then one day something unexpected happened. Mo didn't walk away. He stopped. He allowed Stanley to sit beside him. And then he allowed him to stay. Not long after, Stanley rested his little head on Mo's side, and Mo didn't move. That was the moment everything changed. Mo wasn't giving up his authority. He wasn't losing control. What he was doing was learning. He was learning how to let someone in. He was learning what it meant to share his space, his comfort, and his quiet with another soul. From then on, Mo and Stanley became inseparable. The things that once annoyed Mo, the puppy's cold nose, the endless nudges, the wild energy, slowly became the things that made home feel complete. Stanley brought joy and chaos into Mo's world, and instead of resisting it, Mo started to embrace it. Their bond grew stronger every day. They napped together, ate near each other, and even played in their own way. Anyone who saw them could feel it. This was more than tolerance. It was love. Mo had spent years being the calm, untouchable boss of the house. But Stanley showed him something new. Friendship. Real, unconditional, lasting friendship. And in the process, Mo changed too. He wasn't just the cat in charge anymore. He was a friend, a companion, and part of a pair that nobody could break apart. Their story is a reminder that love doesn't always happen instantly. Sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it takes persistence. Sometimes it shows up after the 10th try, or the 100th. But when it does, it can change everything. Mo and Stanley proved that friendship can be found in the most unexpected places. A quiet, confident cat and a loud, playful puppy may not seem like the perfect match. But with patience, persistence, and trust, they became exactly what each other needed. If this story touched your heart, give this video a like, share it with someone who loves animals, and leave a comment with your own rescue story. Even sharing helps more animals find the families and friendships they deserve.